Clear sky as football looks forward to its own spring double, and a smooth playing surface down there as Highbury, almost a throwback to the old days, that isn't it, the lad walking round there with the sailor's uniform on, because these 17,000 Portsmouth supporters, as you said, Desmond, are having a day out they won't forget, no matter what the result. They probably don't remember Portsmouth playing here in 3 previous FA Cup semi-finals, in 1929, 1939 and 1949. They haven't been as far in the FA Cup for 43 years, whereas Liverpool, who have 24,000 fans here, they are playing their 6th semi-final in their last 8 seasons. So there's quite a contrast in the way these two clubs have developed over the past few seasons. Liverpool, who've really only known success, and Pompey, who've been in all 4 divisions in living memory. Well, let's have a look now as the fans give tremendous flavour to the day at the team lineups. Graham Souness able to pick from a fully fit squad for the first time since he became Liverpool's manager. Dean Saunders suspended, but Mark Wright and John Barnes are among those fit to return, and the surprise, I suppose, no place in the 13 for Jan Molby. My guess is that Barnes will start off up front with Rush, McManaman on the right, and possibly Houghton on the left. Now Portsmouth have sprung a bit of a surprise. They've left out Guy Whittingham, their top scorer for the last 2 seasons. At number 10, Jim Smith prefers 30-year-old Mark Chamberlain, who won 8 caps for England under Bobby Robson. At number 2, Andy Orford has made a startling recovery from a thigh strain. Great work there by the physio Neil Stillage, who's been working round the clock. And at 19, Orford is the youngest man in the match. He and number 5, Kit Simons, who Gary Stevens mentioned, have a big responsibility, as does 20 years old Darren Anderson at number 11. Colin Clark, the only out-and-out striker, and number 4, Alan McLaughlin, who is going to play just behind him in what's become almost a specialist position for him. Now the mascots and the captains are in the centre circle, and the stage is set. Martin Boddenham, that's the way they're going to play from the start, and here's Rob Jones. For Portsmouth, you'll see Chamberlain on this near side. Here's Orford, whose fitness was such a worry. And Orford, in fact, already has made history. He was the youngest man ever to play in the FA Cup, 15 years old and 88 days, when he played in a qualifying tie for Worcester City when he just left school. And Burns is in there, number 6, Chamberlain.
Well, it was the old-fashioned up and under, that wasn't it? I don't think...
Chamberlain. Bit of a scramble on the edge of the area. Ronnie Whelan, a thumping tackle. And here's Rush. Danger, Knight out of his goal. And Rush hits the side netting. And the marking somewhere there, Trevor, went wrong. Houghton! A chance missed for Liverpool.
It was a great sweeping move by Liverpool. And I think McManaman's touch just pushed him a little bit too near the touchline. He hung it up very well, but it was a tight angle for Ray Houghton to get it in from. He's not the greatest of headers, but you can see just got behind Beresford. Beresford very good getting forward. Sometimes just got to watch it defensively, but Liverpool have started well, haven't they?
Well, that's his right foot, I'm afraid. He's one of the best. He's always done well at Highbury, John Barnes, going back to his Watford days, loves the arena. And he's back in action today after coming off in that England game in Czechoslovakia. A snapshot with his left foot. If he could have just got it down with his first touch, he was in.
That is the one danger area. I think Colin Clark's very good in the air. That was a good free kick. He nodded it down very intelligently, as you can see. He was very aware, just keeps in front of Mark Wright, nods it down deliberately, just bounces up a bit high, and he can't get it down low enough, McLaughlin, and it was a good chance.
And it's Houghton again, square to Whelan. Houghton runs from deep, he's onside. Beresford.
Well, McManaman was causing a bit of problem down the right, and because it was a good overlap by Rob Jones, he must have taken, 5 yards out, I think, of poor Warren Aspinall when he came on. And there he does, plays a 1-2 with Michael Thomas, plays it square to Barnes, and just stretching, got underneath it over the crossbar, but it was a move.
The centre this time. Oh, it's Andy Orford this time, doing Beresford's job and bringing down McManaman. And now it looks as though John Barnes will mastermind this. Or will he? He's gone away again, leaving it for Whelan. I think Barnes had a look at that for a possible curler with his left foot and changed his mind. No, he didn't change. There's Barnes. They appeal for a corner, but it's not.
Yeah.
Oh, he's offside.
Just the left.
Struck David Burrows. Cool. Tries to find Neil again. Again it's Burrows in the way. Whelan. And now it's Barnes. Back on his old left-hand side territory for the moment. Free kick given. That's a goal kick. I couldn't get it. And McManaman had to turn it behind for a corner to Portsmouth. Not required. Might be now. Beresford gets it back in. Away by Wright, coming to Neil. And his goal! It's the second one he's had on the volley from McLaughlin. Neil's come up from right back here. Anderton to his right. You think he's too far out, and then he pulls off from McLaughlin. A save that bordered on the sensational. Look where he was there, but now look at the recovery. This is fantastic. It's a corner after all that.
Could have been an argument that Darren Anderton, standing in front of him, was in an offside position. Must have been interfering with the play, but the linesman's flag didn't go up.
Well, he's going to drive the corner with his right foot, Anderton. Simons, McLaughlin, surely. Oh, Clark, Grobbelaar again. Colin Clark must have thought he was about to open the scoring, but this man has had an inspired couple of minutes. The ball fell from McLaughlin here almost the way it did against Forest. He backheeled it off the line by Houghton, I think, and then grabbed by Grobbelaar from Clark.
There's two rebounds off Ray Houghton. First of all off the line, and then on the rebound again, and it ended up in Bruce Grobbelaar's arms. A bit of good fortune there for Liverpool. And
Knight, who responds against Whelan in the way that his opposite number Grobbelaar did a minute earlier. Good stop here by the 30-year-old Pompey goal. Lovely back heel by Rush, brilliant, and a good sharp snapshot, and he comes back off Neil. It's still Barnes. This is Thomas. Ian Rush has come back. Martin Cool, 20 minutes gone in the second half of the semi-final. Liverpool 0, Portsmouth 0. Cool, the Portsmouth captain, fouled by Rush. Free kick. And a bit of anger involving Cool and Ronnie Whelan. Cool throws the ball at Rush. I have to say though that Liverpool did delay Cool's opportunity to take the quick free kick. That's what angered him. And Ian Rush, who committed the foul, is having a bit of a face-to-face with the puck. So is Aspinall. That's Anderton's cross. Aspinall! And somehow the defender, I think it was Andy Orford again, got there. Rush takes the throw himself. Barnes. Whelan. And it's Jones now as Rush goes back inside. Barnes. Thomas. Thomas's shot. Oh, and it's Clark. Great refereeing that, you know. The linesman was flagging furiously to give the free kick when Anderton was clearly impeded. But the referee saw that Portsmouth were in an advantageous position here, and he allowed Anderton to go on, and Colin Clark scooped it over the bar. Houghton miscued it completely, comes off Warren Neal to Whelan. And now it's Barnes. Thomas. Good challenge by Kit Simons. And now it's Marsh. Venison, Whelan. Portsmouth fans getting a bit jittery. It's only about a minute to go before extra time. It's Jones. Nicol. 90 minutes between Liverpool and Portsmouth. and the second division team, to their utmost credit, are extending Liverpool all the way. We shall now have a pause, then there will be 15 minutes each way of extra time, and if we can't settle it there, lunch, and you won't have now, but it's a good game, Desmond Lynam. And Portsmouth, breathe a sigh of relief. And Rob Jones here, instrumental in the attack. It's a good ball in, it's well chested down, and the volley hits the crossbar. Now Anderton. McLaughlin's in the penalty area here, Aspinall coming in with Grobbelaar scrambling. Steve Nicol, I think. Grobbelaar made his first real mistake there, and he was saved by Steve Nicol.
Bruce Grobbelaar doesn't get there, slips out of his hand, and Colin Clark trying to lob it over Steve Nicol. It was a comfortable defensive clearance in the end, and Bruce Grobbelaar just about to ruffle his hair there.
Painfully out of the action. And it's obviously quite serious. Roy Evans is running around the back of the goal as well. In the meantime, let's stay with the free kick because it's danger. Venison curls it. Oh, great header. Clark, I think, away from Wright. Wright doesn't make it, they're in trouble. But he did, for a moment. Free kick anyway, he was fouled then. At the moment for Portsmouth, Mark Wright volleys it back. Burns crosses a man over, it's Clark. And here's Anderton with a chance for Pompey. And now it's his turn to hold his head.
It was a great move, wasn't it? They made the extra man tell there. Deep cross by Burns, deliberately nodded by Clark. Good first chest, just past the post. Super move.
Darren Anderton, it's there! Portsmouth are in the lead of the semi-final, and it's the 20-year-old prospect Darren Anderton who goes through the middle to score. How coolly he takes the chance. Warren Neal with the through ball. That was precision. Wright couldn't get across. Grobbelaar came out, and Anderton aimed it. Grobbelaar got his hands to it, and it went in the corner.
Great pass, wasn't it, by Warren Neal? Darren Anderton, a lot of time, I think, to think about where do I put this. Kept it down, but although he got a hand to it, Grobbelaar. 1-0, dear oh dear.
Dear oh dear, 110 minutes gone. The 10 men are a goal down. It's Barnes. And Alan Knight comes to make the catch. And oh, we go to see Whelan! It's a corner. And Portsmouth don't know themselves how they cleared it. Alan Knight. And he's pulled it right back to Rob Jones. And that's absolutely hopeless. Curler from Barnes. Michael Thomas is standing to his left as well. Venison, who might fancy blasting one, is also in the proximity, but Barnes is the man here who they'll be frightened of. He's saved many a match with his free kicks. Oh, it's got in! It's been followed in! Ronnie Whelan! It's 1-1! Ronnie Whelan! Alan Knight couldn't quite get to it, and it rolled back along the goal line. And Liverpool have equalised.
Just 3 steps, wasn't it, John Barnes? There he is, 2 steps over the wall. Just got the faintest of touches off the post, and it's Whelan first to react.
1-1. And poor old Alan Knight, the ball came back off the post, but there you are, Whelan followed it in. That's where you've got to be to save a semi-final, right in the danger area. And Clark in there, and Rush. And what a mistake in a way to concede a free kick in that territory. And now they're really in trouble. It's Rush, as the 10 men of Liverpool claw their way back desperately into a semi-final that was going away from them fast. It's Barnes again to Rush, and now and Whittingham's in there this time. So was Marsh. Them is Whittingham, and Burns and Simons wait to come in. And there's Kit Simons. Whittingham missed his kick completely, he's still there. Bright gets his feet mixed up. Burns, Whittingham, Barnes away. Desperate stuff. And still Pompey have it. Orford. And forward there, Martin Cool, but it's going to run on. At Villa Park tomorrow week, because with both goals coming in extra time, Liverpool and Portsmouth finish level. The second division team in the lead through Anderton. Their supporters and Jim Smith were thinking about Wembley, but you can never dismiss Liverpool. And the 10 men came back, and Barnes' clever free kick gave Whelan the chance. The man who's come back from injury this season applauds the fans, gave Whelan the chance to spoil that little boy's day.